Hey y'all, it's Ashley with another July 2014 Hip Kit Club layout. And I'm starting off with a white background, and I know I do that a lot. The next layout that I've done is actually not with a white background, so I do change it up a little bit, but I just love that you can kind of go anywhere with a white background. So I decided to do that for this layout. I felt like that wood grain paper by Teresa Collins, It's Something Wonderful, is the collection. I thought that that was perfect with this white background, and I love the other side of that, which is the pink and the red stripe paper, and I definitely wanted to use that as well along with this kind of aqua blue cardstock. So I think all of those colors go so well together, and the Teresa Collins Something Wonderful line has a lot of those colors in it, and so I will add some other pops of color, but those are kind of my three main colors that I'm sticking with, or well, I say three main colors, but the red and the pink and then the aqua color. And so the background has, the black wood grain, or the black and white wood grain, and so I do add some pops of black as well. I know that I want my paper to go right there and kind of not in the exact center, it's a little off-centered, but I do want it to kind of land more on the wood grain paper. And so my idea for the layout is to do a diagonal design, which is not unusual for me. But I do want to kind of use these long embellishments to accent this diagonal design. And so first I'm going to get this on straight because since this is going to be a little bit more of a clean layout, I do want to make sure that my pieces aren't kind of wonky, just because that's not the look that I'm going for this time. So I'm going to pull out some longer pieces to, like I said, kind of place diagonally across the page. Now, you see that I'm adding stuff to my photo. I do that sometimes when there's a lot of blank space on the photo, and so it kind of adds something to it, and if the focus is on me and my husband and not just because I have those arrows and because I have that camera taking up that place, I feel like you automatically look to the right of where the right of the picture where we're standing. And so I hope that makes sense, but I do like to put embellishments on photos when there's room, and I feel like this layout was perfect for that because the design is diagonal, and so it flows with the rest of it. Some people may look at it and think, well, there's a lot of embellishments on the photo, so I'm having a hard time focusing, but for me, I feel like we're still the main part. But I love the way that the embellishments just kind of go. And this is how now you're starting to see it kind of come together and why I was thinking to put embellishments there. So I think if I would have just left it alone, I don't know, I think it would have been a little too blank for me to just go from that top left-hand corner down to the bottom right-hand corner. So let me tell you where these embellishments came from. The majority of them are from the Something Wonderful line, including the stickers and some of the chipboard, but some of the chipboard pieces, including the camera and that orange piece, and I believe that green and yellow piece, one says hello and one says click, 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 those are from the Daily Flash collection from October Afternoon. These stickers are called, let me see, I can tell you right now what they're called. They are called Print Shop, and they're kind of a craft color with a diagonal stripe on them. And I'm using some matte medium to stick them down because they're going to hang off the photo, and there's still some room underneath, and I don't put a foam dot or anything like that, so I want to make sure those stick really well. I also wanted, since there wasn't much craft in this, I wanted to make sure that I added something up at the top that kind of brought in those thickers. I'm also taking this DIY Simple Stories, I guess it's the stamp, oh, it says love, and I stamped that in black, and I felt like that was appropriate since there are some elements that have black in them. And then I wanted to use this button. I don't know if I made that work. I did make that work. Okay. I think I wanted to use the larger button, but I decided that was just too big. So now kind of my idea is just to kind of go in and fill in some blanks and add some more embellishments on top of the other embellishments. So I'm adding an enamel dot in the middle of the camera, And then I've added a gold arrow there to the right of the black and white chipboard piece. And taking some more pieces from this Daily Flash collection. Man, I'm using that up because I also use quite a bit of it in my next layout too. So, well, I say quite, I think I do. I use quite a bit of the October afternoon stuff in my next layout. I hope I'm not spoiling that for y'all. So I'm pretty much wrapping it up here, just adding a few more touches, and then you guys will see the final layout with some close-ups. So I'm going to add some Heidi Swapp mist, and you'll see that in the final photo. Hope you guys have a great Saturday, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye.